So we did buy an extra trailer. There's our old one right over there, and that one will be probably used by another one to get some food or other cargo. In the meanwhile, welcome back to SnowRunner. We are going to continue the reinvigorating the old mines. Yep, we are going to rebuild the gold mines, and I'm really looking forward to it, though it's going to be rather interesting. And it might be rather difficult at the same time, though. But we are now going to make some cabins. So first we want to deliver 2 of these. And then after that we want to find 4 wooden planks here and there. Now hopefully we are going to be lucky with that. If it is impossible for me to find it close by, we might probably haul something sooner. But now that I remember, one is over there and one is behind that hilltop. Well, that mountaintop actually. So it will be a little bit of a drive, but it's going to be easy. Yeah, this is a good run though already, right? You know, I really feel it in my bones. I know, I sound ancient right now. Ooh, was it almost a tip? It was almost a tip. But I feel it in my bones that we are going to, how shall I say, have a proper haul today. Because, you know, probably we might do, well, more than half, if not all. It depends on the time though, because I really have to set a hard time limit on myself. Often the maximum is 2 hours. And the minimum is, if everything goes smooth though, right? You know, it will be around an hour. And that's the issue though. Whoop, there we go. And that's the issue. 2 hours are over in a jiffy though, believe it or not. They are really quick for over, and you know, you gotta be careful with that. There has to be a perfect balance, in other words. Little shortcut through the woods. Ooh. Oh, I see we are making a mistake here. Well, we did. We have to go actually from that cabin, well, I mean from the factory, over to the top. And I went from down here. So my little advice, go to the warehouse and then over there. It's way easier. And to make the turning a little bit more professional, instead of just flipping the trailer over though, let's just detach it from here. And then we go back in a split second. Once we go down and just grab the trailer once more, making turns a lot easier. We are going low on gasoline, but we still have a reserve with us. So before we have the cabins, well, we will have them, no issue. But before we move them towards the gold mine, we will go back to the gas station, fill up our reserves, fill up our gas tank itself, and then we are ready for another massive haul though. Yeah, this thing is a smoker though, look at that. I think we are the cause for all the fog in the game. Come on, big boy, you can do it. It is such a shame though, because look at it, it is masterfully done. It truly is masterfully done, and we're already making the walls though. And I'm just coming along and taking all the beams. It's a bloody shame, for real. Just imagine the view that you have here. And if that's your company down there, oi oi oi. That's just an amazing life start though. Yeah, the issue often lies that people want to live in a location like this, pure nature and all. And everybody wants it, to be fair. But then reality sets in. You cannot go to the store, 1, 2, 3. You cannot have your frappe macchiato cafe in the morning or whatever you're drinking, right, you know? Man, by the way, what's up with that coffee culture where people are actually paying $25 for a cup of coffee at Starbucks. I mean, that's so wasteful though. You know what I mean? No matter how much money you earn, that is so wasteful. But yeah, you know, like the trade-offs people cannot handle though. Like, a lot of people just have to go to a restaurant once a week. You know, spoil themselves a little bit just to feel like an emperor. People are serving you with some food from a third world country, or a second world, or a first world, right? You know, like France. And then, yeah, go back home, watching Netflix. Let's go with the haul. This will be a lot easier though than with the co-op. Oh, is it? Hey, that did not happen with the co-op though. The reverse gear. Well, technically we did not reverse gear. We went from... Let's go in high. Okay, high does not work. We went from gear 3 to 2 apparently. Now we are in 1, just like the co-op was. The difference is though is that the ZikZ has 6 gears instead of 4. He's not climbing in gears, so this means... Oh, wow, 2 out of 6. Okay, so it climbs gear. The ZikZ has an easier time, but let's be fair too. The co-op is stronger. 3 out of 6, not bad. Earning my respect right here though, is that the ZikZ does not carry 6-slot cargo. It carries 2. In a teeny weeny trailer. So, you know, like, keep that in mind. So where we are going, you might wonder, we are going right over there. Then we're going to go all the way back right over here, cabin construction site. Then we are going to go all the way towards here, the fuel station. We go back over here, go back here, go back there, and then to the gold mine. I know, it's a journey within a journey, with a sparkle of an extra journey. But man, that's logistics now, isn't it? 77, we should actually refuel. There we go. This is just enough to go to the gas station. All my reserves, and remember the ZikZ has a beautiful thing. It has 2 more canisters of gasoline right left of the steering wheel, right behind of our steering wheel, right behind the extra wheel, and the trailer on the left side. So you can still see the little dents there, right? You know where you do put them, the little secure boxes. Alright, there's the cabin. Yeah, we have to go through the thin ice here. No biggie. We will avoid the ones in the middle, of course. Not sure. Oh yeah, we had a mission there. I remember now. There we are. Beautiful. Nice and simple. See you guys at the factory. Well, maybe not. Maybe we want to see how it goes downhill though, because that's a steep slope. And I think we're all a little bit curious about how the ZikZ is going to handle that. If the road is a little bit slippery or not. That's one way to find out. Here we go, boys. As far as my knowledge, there's nothing slippery about this. But it's a cool little thing though. Let's do it in this way. So we can really focus on anything sliding left or right. So far, perfect control, by the way. Perfect control. And is it just me? The ZikZ in a dark paint job feels very depressive on the inside. Right? You know, like you're really locked in and all. But with the yellow right now, it is very energetic though, I have to say. You might say, though, it's a bright color, and I agree, massive though. But it doesn't take away, you know, like the coffin box that we are in right now. And yet, absolutely fantastic right now. I'm loving it. One, two, three, four. Beautiful. And we might already go and grab this, by the way. Yeah, we technically could grab it already, to be fair. Look at that, though. It kind of looks like a Scandinavian little starter home, doesn't it? They're not very big. But they are very, very hyper cozy. They are much bigger than this, though. Don't get me wrong, but kind of seems like a nice starter cabin, right? You know, like you want to have a little bit red, a little bit of white, and then you're starting to build your house. I don't know, but it really reminds me of it. Anyways, let's go and park this big boy trailer right around here. Just like this, making it a lot easier to go grab it in a bit. Once we do return, let me get some gasoline. We know how the road looks like. There are no issues, no biggies, nothing. So it's going to be a smooth ride. If something happens, you will always see it. Alright, the last little bit of a track is now going on. Let's see how these cabins actually get pushed around by the call-up. I really want to drive that one again by the ZikZ 612H. And so far, the call-up was a little bit smoother though. Have we really found a replacement for the ZikZ? I am not 100% certain about that because of the versatility though of this beautiful truck. But the call-up though, in raw power, yeah, so far it is absolutely unmatched. Those tires and everything, the grip, the mud, how we can conquer that. Yeah, I have to say though, the call-up is one of my new favorites for heavy duty hauls, for real. So far, no issues. I believe, yeah, I'm almost 100% certain though that there are no chained tires for the big boy. So it's good that we do have the ZikZ for that then. Right, if we have to do some logging or any types of heavy duty cargo hauls where we do need those tires. Yeah, it's good though to have options though, isn't it? Oh, Canada, the land of maple syrup. It's kind of interesting that Canada is the land of maple syrup, you know. Ever heard of tree milkers? Yep, right over there, boys. Right over there. Man, there's nothing better on your pancakes than maple syrup, though, isn't there? Oh, ahorn syrup is good. But maple syrup is something else. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not one to tell, by the way. It's been a couple of years that I had some maple syrup. And it's been even longer that I had some pancakes. Still, big fan. Ah. What is your favorite special breakfast though? Mine will be sausages. Just grilled sausages with eggs. Oh, that's so good though. That is so amazing. Nothing says, you know, like yeah, nothing says it better than, you know, like to have a powerful day ahead when you do need a lot of energy. And you started off with bacon and eggs, or sausages and eggs. Absolutely amazing though. Of course, A nice gallon of coffee will be good too. The Gold Creek gold mines. Yeah, we are a little bit more advanced right now than before. Cabins are going to be dropped right there. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Cabin zone has to be dropped here. Oh, wait a minute. And that's cabin zone 1. Interesting. So they actually want... Oh, that is where the workers are living then? Okay, that is a little bit fascinating right now. For real though, for real. Alright, so I thought we had the journey behind us, but no, far from it. Now this is fascinating. I already was wondering, are they going to live right here? There's not a lot of room for it though, but if we look at these, you know, like cabins, it kind of fits in though, doesn't it? And there's plenty of room to be found. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's all what we have to do still. That's going to be easier than I think. And we don't have to go for metal beams and all. And I believe we can turn metal beams into metal rolls if need be. I believe so. I've seen something like that. Man, this is interesting though. Now, I am pumped. It's such a small difference. But I'm pumped how those cabin zones will actually look like. But that ain't good. That ain't good at all. Crane mode. It just shows the difference though between the ZikZ and the trailer. And the trailer is actually the same balancing point as many of the earlier trucks that you have been using in Michigan. You know what? I kind of feel like we should move around a little bit further. So that the rear is a little bit more stable. I don't worry about tipping the ZikZ like this. Not one little bit though. Not even with the rocks. Yeah, that's the experience though, right? By using a truck quite a bit. It's actually pretty decent though, right? You know, like this truck didn't get, or this cabin didn't get any damage. I think we are very, very, very lucky with that one. And off we go. But before we go, let's check the map. Could go down here. I think that's one of the safest movements that we can have. And then that away. Let's go that away. Is that a song or something? Probably. The way how I did it. Probably some childhood. Stop it. Just stop it, cabin. Just stop it by now, alright? Well, yeah. Yeah, you know, these trailers, man, they are a pain. And of course, with a trailer like that, though, and it's very top heavy because of the cabin. It's going to happen probably 1 or 2 more times. But yeah, childhood traumas though, I'm telling you, right? With those radio songs from the past. Oh, I did it my way, something like that. Radio is good though, but man, what a cringy era. Come on. All I want is that it stays right there. Thank you. We are not going to do it super nice right now because I have a feeling any moment now we will have to do it again. Ay, 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 ay. Did we miss the turn? Oh no, it is there. We prematurely turned already. Yeah, we just made it a whole lot more difficult for us. A whole lot. And the issue might actually be that we are going to be sliding off here if we don't get any traction on these rocks, because look at that slope. Yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Let's just go slow and steady because of the trailer. Yeah, it's already sliding. If the trailer slides, you know, the rear of our truck is going to slide too. And it's just a chain effect. to make my life a little bit... Oh boy. Stop it. A little bit more easier, I want to say. I want to go up there, but it just forced my hands. Yeah, that really forced my hands. Wow. I'm not even sure if we can actually do it in this way, though. Oh, we might be very lucky. Yeah, look at that. We are very lucky, though. But the tree might be in the way a little bit. We really have to do it, though. Yeah, we have to go that way. That's not good. No good at all. Underestimate of I cannot even talk right now. The understatement of the century. Yay, there we go. It's kind of funny whenever I'm recording. Sometimes like that. Whenever I'm not. It's just perfect. All of it. Oh boy. Yeah. Here we go, boys. Here we go. I have a rotten egg feeling right here. Actually, we are doing it. Wow. Yeah. Now the trailer is where I want to go. But I do think that we have to get the coal up anyways over here. Alright. Detach the trailer. Good, it's staying. Oh boy. There we are. Now we got to turn a little bit. This is going to be one of the most creepiest things that I will do here. Yeah, I definitely do need a coal up though to pull my ZikZ back up on the road. Let's see. Because it's a little bit slippery, we might be trying it in this way. And yeah, technically I could have done this a little bit smarter though, and by that I mean definitely I could have used the trailer right now that I have over there. I could load it up with the cabin 103, you know, like on the rear then, but oh well. So now it is what it is. We will find out how it will go. Can only hope for the best. By the way, now we will use this. That means that we cannot use the one on the trailer again, or on the crane. Or can we? Apparently we can not. Let's just try it in this way. If it doesn't succeed, we need the coal up. And I really do fear that we do need it. It's going a little bit smoother than I did imagine. Alright, mad respect. These rocks, man, they are covered with a very thin layer of ice. So, you know. And technically, though, I can imagine, like, hauling that cabin like this would be a simpler job for me than doing whatever. Yeah, the rocks are blocking from a perfect alignment. It's too far away. Let's just restore the crane first. Yeah, the bounce of the rocks, man, you know, they have massive impact. That one was more on me. Now this is the one. And only real one. There we go. Attach the trailer. Unpack. Pack. Wait a minute. Are you kidding me? We cannot get that trailer. Okay, well, that's funny. Let's go haul it a little bit further inside of our trailer right here. And then we might be able to do it. Just like that. It does not do it. Why? Very strange. Very, very, very strange. So I can only imagine it is not really attached to our truck right now, but I'm not 100% certain of that because I think it actually is. Yeah. So that is very strange. Now we can do it. Alright. So probably we had to... Come on. Probably we had to register it already. So yeah, this is one of the reasons why I did say in episodes a long time ago that we should not get trailers like this. Because this is what always happens though. Yeah, we cannot YOLO that one. Come on, move to the right. Quicker. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my lord though. Yo, I mean, I am tripping though. That cabin is cursed. That cabin is cursed, I'm telling you. So guess what's going to happen? You're going to get a scratched cabin for real. Do you know what I'm going to get? A very tired, you know, like crane. I'm going to keep it in the air. I'm going to just suspend it in the air. Because this is just wild. So install something very nice on your trucks. It's called a low saddle. And with that low saddle, just get a 2 trailer. I mean a 4 size trailer or 5 size. It will be doing wonders, believe me. It's way better than this. And necessarily, you don't need a flat bed for it, you know, like a 4 to 6 one. What you can also do is get a 5 one and carry your own flat bed instead of a saddle low, because there are options like that too. And then you have actually a 6, so you know, like 6 cargo, which might be better. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Man, the most professional way though, for real. Okay, before the owners do see it, maybe we should just get it back on here, you know what I mean? Then I can say, well, you know, don't complain to me though, because I just picked it up the way how it was, and I don't know about the details of delivery. You know how delivery companies are, after all, aren't we all aware of it? Now this is the interesting one. How do they want me to do that? Do they want me to just to yoink it inside of there, or can I get close? Like, it has a roof. There's no way that I can actually put it in there. Like, for real though, what do they expect me to do? Can you imagine though? It will be so funny that I'm actually at the wrong location at the moment. Come on, there we go. Or, I see what he wants. Probably they want to have the cat deliver it though. Probably. Probably. I can imagine that though, right? Alright, so this is not it completely though, one might imagine. I love it though, it's very interesting. Huh. Like, technically it should accept that, I might imagine. But it would be so funny if it would be somewhere else right now. So I don't think I'm tripping. We did had a nice little rest here. In the cabins, of course, you know. It's early morning, it's 6 a.m., a couple minutes past. And I think we are not tripping. I think everything has to be on there. So what we could do is maybe bump it up like this. Come on, just a little bit more. Something like that. It's very strange though to... There we go. That should be there though. Oh, as you can see, 1 of 2. It's already registering, so that is nice. So we only have to do it in this way now. Good. That is all that we wished for. 2 out of 2. And now? It just stays like that? I think it just stays like that though until everything else is done. I do believe that. For real. Let's hope. Let's just hope big time. Now, I'm going to grab these 2 bricks over there and we are going to move up wherever we can. That is probably around here. So that's going to be an interesting haul, but there is 2 out of 2, so that is very nice. Let's restore this. And let's move on. Put the lights on. We might be the only ones around, but you never know though, you never know. Is there a cabin over here? Yeah, alright, that's another break. I think we could definitely go through that water. But we ain't going to do it. Nah, there's no need. If we do need 4 more bricks though, we can do it later on. A little bit of island hopping never harmed anyone. We are running low on gasoline though, so that is something that we really have to think about. We might need 1 or 2 more fuel trailers or trucks. The trucks will be absolutely cheap for us to get. Now over here is at least 1. That is good to know, but I don't really have a confidence to say where it actually goes to or if it's actually doable for my truck. Oh no, is it what I think? Yo, it is this. Yep, it's the ZikZ slope of rocky, glassy, icy maneuverabilities. Why glassy? One mistake and you're just falling off, you're cracking through. Yeah, those ice rocks, they are something else. Ooh, this is wooden? Ah yeah, 1 further. My apologies for destroying the garden fence. I hope the tools that we deliver to this house is of good use for him. He has something to do. Idle hands are the devil's work after all. And to be very fair with you right now, I think it is impossible for us to go there. Or does it just look like it? Because I remember this beautiful pipeline is hugging all of this. We cannot cross below there, if I'm not mistaken. Over here is some type of cabin. Probably to check out the pressure of the gas or the oil. So that is neither that. There is... Yeah, that's over the bridge and then we can go here. But we cannot go here, I believe. We will check it out. If it all fails though, then we still can get to the Caterpillar and get some gasoline. Although that one was more meant for racing. Yeah. There's also, of course, what we could do also is now ignore all of that and go this way. Right towards there, the gas station. That's another option. That's a beautiful option, to be very honest with all of you. A little bit more secure, maybe. But I'm still curious, you know. We do need to get an answer if we can cross it or not. So far this little crossing has no issues, and I cannot imagine the left one on the left hand side will have issues either. Although the current might be something else, and for the trailer I'm a little bit worried. Oh boy. And of course for my beautiful tires, no way. We took so much damage. Let's repair our beautiful truck as much as we can, and we cannot. Beautiful. And I did not see that. I was looking at the river. So we got even more damage. Life is good, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Now, what I want to do is do some refueling here. just pray for the best. I think we can actually move back up the top over there to the gold mine. Oh, look at that. To the left side, we do have some road. We can go here. Probably then go there. What we can also try is go like this. Although I have little faith of that when I see the depth of that river there. So let's skip that idea. Oh, this is very nice. Oh, it probably also is not just a pressure pump test, but also to help the flow to move upstairs, right? Wait a minute. Is this what I think it... Okay, so it has nothing to do with... Ooh, I will not trust that one bit though. But it has nothing to do with oil or gas. It has to do with the gold. That kind of explains the strange belt system that I've seen below the arch. You can see that at these little well, places where you can actually drive through. And here too. Oh, it is for rocks. Interesting. Oh, that is such a smart system. And here the rocks are being crushed and then you can make concrete. But you can also try to extract a little bit of extra gold though, huh? Nice. Hey, that is a mighty smart system. I am totally taken off guard by that. For real. Not bad, not bad. And with lasers you can count the rocks. So if something is missing, you directly know. So, hey, I mean, wow, yeah. Fantastic. For real. Yeah, the current is a little bit strong here. It is good that the rocks cannot be icy because they are underwater. If it is icy, it should be frozen on top first. Which is not the case, which will make this even simpler for us to cross over. This is actually a very... Is that a little farm he has? Or overgrown weeds? I think a little bit of both. Dried up farm or drowned. Anyways. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting route. For the reason is that we have not scouted this before. We are totally blind. Out of the blue, this could be the smallest road ever. Oh boy, so we go left? I think we should. Yeah, it could be the smallest route ever that we have to go through. Something is absolutely blocking me. There we go. The little pinpoint of that tree. Yeah, they are very strong in the length though. Well, let's just hope that we can manage this. So far it's nice and wide looking. Oh boy. Okay, there are a couple of challenges upcoming. Especially with this trailer. You know how much I love this little red trailer though. If it was a trailer attached to the rear of a truck on a low bed, then it would be no issue. It will not tip over at all. Because if that tips over, we do tip over. So the truck is to blame, or driving skills. But this little thing, and it has a mind of its own. Let's stay in low gear plus. Stable driving is good driving. Definitely we are fighting here. Come on. Back in auto for the extra little horsepower. After all, we don't need speed if we are fighting against these boulders. And back into low gear plus. It's like a little rhythm here, huh? A little dance. The truckers dance. Now we do see the road where we want to go to. And there's a road actually in front of us, which is awesome. Now I hope it leads here to the left, because that is the road. What can also happen, it leads to the right, to the little factory down below. And we have little interest in the little factory at this very moment. But we will be visiting that one a couple of more times though. Come on, big boy. Keep moving. More cold, more gold. Yeah, we are starting to grow warm to it. The more we see it, it's kind of sticky. Still a bad slogan though. Alright, off in high gear. Off in automatic. So we are then automatically in 5th out of 6 gears. For the big boulders. Keep on plowing right through all of this mess. And the joke's on me because we are back in the 1st gear out of 6. Alright, do all of that again. Move to 6. There we are. Alright, low gear plus for the more stable drive, I would say. Or high gear. I believe low gear plus is actually 4 out of 6 right now. High gear is 5 out of 6. And automatic can have all of them. So if you want stability, go for low gear plus. If you want a little bit more speed, go for high gear. But one bump and your engine is going to throttle. And then it's just poof, it's out, it's gone. So it's a little bit more of a high risk though. Alright, now we can go to high gear. There are no big rocks, no slopes, nothing around here. And we are ready for another delivery though. I mean, this is an awesome episode. We have created 2 cabins. We have delivered them in a very strange, peculiar way. And we had a lot of accidents though, but we managed to do it together. And here we are. I mean, doesn't that feel awesome? Only 2 more bricks, man. I feel very happy about it. And I will see you guys in the next one. I'm certain of it though. See you later. Have a wonderful time. And thank you for tuning in. Bye bye.